Happy Christmas, everybody watching this episode. Most likely, you're watching this on the 25th of December, the big day, so I hope you're all having a lovely day with your family, with whoever, but if you've got a spare 10 minutes and you're flicking through YouTube trying to find something to do, hopefully this will tickle your fancy. Welcome to the weekly mailbox. Not only is it the weekly mailbox, it's a very, very special Christmas edition, and also you might be able to see on screen we are joined by a very special guest, Mr. Snowman Grosjean. Yeah, it's going to be one of those kind of episodes. No messing around today. 7 questions, and I guarantee that all of them, hopefully, will give you a bit of festive joy. That's the idea of today. A really silly episode. A real festive episode. But just a quick thanks from me to everyone who submitted questions throughout the year. But let's jump into someone who I featured a few times in 2019, Mr. Stephen Miles, and he asks, Christmas Day question. If you were Santa, it's going to be one of those kind of episodes, so please hold on, and you could gift each non-top 3 team one item that would help them compete in 2020, what item would you bestow? Be it power, rear wing, floor, driver, engineer, whatever. I can't go through all the teams, of course, but I think Williams, one item, isn't really going to do a fat lot. Sorry, Williams fans, I've got to get in a dig somewhere. But let's give Williams a nice livery, I think is the most important thing Williams need. Haas F1, they've got the best driver lineup on the grid, so they don't need that, but we'll give them some tyre knowledge, a tyre expert for sure. Racing Point, well, they've got endless money thanks to the Stroll boys. They don't need anything else, so we'll move on from them. McLaren, they could probably do with some extra milk. They're always going to be running out of milk in 2019, going into 2020. Renault, what do Renault need? Just consistency. You know what? I'll give Renault consistency. Who else have we got? AlphaTauri, a bit of a change of name. I think I will give them the gift of everyone else remembering their name rather than Force India and Sauber. AlphaTauri, everyone will remember. I think we'll do a better job. And have we only got one more team in the midfield? Alfa Romeo. What can we get them? Well, let's be honest, they've got Kimi Räikkönen, the gift that always keeps on giving, so they don't need a fat lot else either. Thank you very much for your question, Stephen. Gave me a good little chuckle when I read it. Moving on to question 2. Dan asks 5 Formula 1 drivers, past or present, you would like around your table for Christmas dinner. Well, if I'm totally honest, I like my food, so I'd rather just have all of their food, if I'm totally honest. So who's not going to be greedy is definitely something we're going to have to consider. We've got to have Mr. Ricciardo. You've got to have Daniel Ricciardo at Christmas dinner. Someone to bring that cheer. Romain Grosjean, of course, he's coming along. Jim Clark, another one of my favourite drivers of all time. Kimi Räikkönen. How many more? We've got 2 more. Kimi Räikkönen I supported, yeah, we'll have him. Robert Kubica, I supported him when I was younger. And one more driver, I will go with Lando Norris. That's my 5. So we've got Ricciardo, Grosjean, Räikkönen, Kubica and Norris. Oh no, because I said Clark, we need to get rid of one. We'll get rid of Kubica. Sorry, Robbo, you're left outside. We're not letting you in. So, question 3 comes from 2D Skills. There was an article where Sebastian Vettel, I'm assuming this is Sebastian Vettel, I don't know where the other Sebs, Sebastian Loeb, I think is in Rally. Anyway, moving on, said that he sends Christmas cards to a number of the other drivers, but never gets any back. This is a sad question. Why is Sebastian getting the holiday cold shoulder? I would like to know that as well. Maybe it's because they want his seat. That's probably quite a likely one. He didn't make lots of friends this year. I definitely think Lance Stroll won't be sending him a card after the Monza incident. Also, he's not on social media. You know, I don't know many people send cards. I send cards, but I don't know many people, less than normal, I think. So Seb, if he jumped on that, probably would get a few more. But I think, come on guys, send Seb a few Christmas prezzies, a few Christmas cards. I think would be very nice indeed. Which current F1 driver secretly listens to Baby Shark in the cockpit? I've included the question. I'm moving on. from the question. Cars asks, what do you think all the Formula 1 drivers will do for Christmas? Well, I think most of them will just put their feet up and have a break. Maybe stay clear of a bit of driving. I know Mr. Bottas, Porridge Master himself, quite liked a bit of rallying in the winter. I'm sure he'll go and do that. I mean, Daniel Ricciardo, I'm pretty sure he lives in Monaco, but if he goes back home to Australia, come on, that's not going to be very cold, so he'll probably be playing some cricket, maybe. Is that what Aussies do? Yeah, I'm probably going to get shouted at in the comments, but I think, like most of us, the winter time for Formula 1 isn't fantastic, so just they'll put their feet up and just have a nice chill, which hopefully the rest of us are doing today. Blimey, what is this mailbox episode? Hopefully you're enjoying it as much as I am. Next question, moving swiftly on. Do you think we will have a Grand Prix in Antarctica one day? Silly question though it may seem, Extreme E, someone who I've worked with over the course of 2019, they're doing it. They're trying, but, you know, they're using SUV, 4x4, monster truck, Gigantosaurus, Star Wars-esque mobiles. Maybe Formula 1 will become 4x4s in the future. I don't think so. Hey, we've seen demonstrations in the snow before. I really want it to. I think you can probably tell in my voice. Seems unlikely, sadly, but I can pray. We can pray for the meme that would be a snow race. But on a slight tangent, I definitely think we need a race in Northern Europe, like Norway, Sweden, Finland. I think would be fantastic. I know it's not Antarctica, but I think a snowy venue could be quite cool. Final question of the season comes from, I don't know how I'm gonna, is it Javier? Is that how we pronounce that? Javier, and then a very English name, Thompson, so I quite like that. Question for the audience as well. You know I always like to do these, and I've got a video coming out between now and the end of the year on this topic, so I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Our Christmas audience participation, what has been the worst car, who has been the worst driver, and the best car and the best driver of the decade. This is very difficult to answer, and I can't really answer this without winding a few people up, but it's Christmas, so we'll have a good laugh. Worst car, I almost said 2019 Williams, but I think 2010 HRT probably just beats it. Worst driver, it's so difficult. Bless all of them, I'm about to say. Roberta Merry wasn't brilliant. Haryanto wasn't brilliant. Carter Kayan, what a meme he was. He wasn't fantastic. Yamamoto, we also had at the end of 2010. Probably it is up there as well. Take your pick from those drivers. And the best driver and the best car. Best driver, of course, is Romain Grosjean. And my favourite car, I know that's not the question, but my favourite car was Lotus 2012. So that's my answer for that one. But of course, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. And that's your lot for your Christmas special. I hope you can go away now. You can leave me and have a fantastic Christmas wherever you are. I hope you're all enjoying the day. That's the main point of it. And I hope you've got everything you wanted and you're having a bit of a laugh on the day. Thank you for joining me on my entire journey in 2019. Hopefully you'll join me in 2020. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas.